I never enjoy starting an art project. I feel like I'm always struggling to find an idea that people will actually find interesting and cool. I get so nitpicky about things, and all my thoughts just slip away after a while. It's like trying to get a crazy toddler covered in grease to take a bath. They just keep laughing at you like a maniac, and then they're running around naked because you're trying to bathe them, but you can never catch them because they're all slippery with the grease. Looks difficult, huh? Try finding inspiration for an art project. That's probably even harder. Especially for me, because I forgot to mention two more things about this project. It was due Friday, and it was cursed. You'll see what I mean. I'm pretty sure that normal people don't obsessively plan to steal other people's pencils, and they don't steal your pencil every time you try to work on an important project. So the obvious conclusion I made was that this project was just cursed, and I didn't know what to do about it. I actually kind of enjoy walking home every day. I like to make up stories about the people who live in the homes I pass. Every person in the world has their own story to tell. Like in this house, I imagine that there's a nice young couple who just bought their first home, and they've been traveling all over the world but have finally decided to settle down here. Or this one has a sweet old lady who keeps lemon candy in a bowl on her dining table, and who leaves the curlers in her hair for days at a time. And this one definitely has some weird guy who collects like soup ladles or something, and has two pet toads, both named Jeremy. I don't know why I think they're named Jeremy, but... Whoa. Who is that? I couldn't place it, but there was something that was just so cool about her. She was the most interesting person I had ever met. Being around her, I felt like I could do anything. It was like she was blessed by the gods or something. And I just ruined any chance of talking to her ever again. Great. Here goes nothing. Still as white and blank as a greasy toddler's butt. No ideas and no way of fleshing them out anyway. The curse prevented that. Over the past few days, I'd lost most of my pencils, spilled various liquids on my canvas, and had my canvas stolen by a dog who I was at least 70% sure had rabies. Things were not going well. Today I was just trying to enjoy my walk as much as possible. I just needed something to distract me from the impending doom that was my art project. I think the stories were even crazier because of that. This house, I think, has a professional shrub cutter who lives there, and who is also a total nerd about fantasy, and who does like LARPing or something. This house has the vibe of being owned by a batty middle-aged woman who lives with her niece. I bet she's one of those people who hates dogs or something, and every time she sees one in her yard, she'll run out there and yell at him. You know, there's actually people in the world who are like that. And there she was again. She was even cooler today. I just had to talk to her. Tell her how incredibly cool she was. How she was so inspirational, like a beautiful view, or a work of art. And then, finally, I had an idea. Hey, I was wondering if I could draw you or paint you for an art project.
Sure.
I mean, it was worth a shot, right? There was something about her that made me feel like I could actually do this project. I had inspiration. There were all these ideas floating around in my head about unique people and places, and most importantly, the most unique of them all, her. My only hope was that the curse wouldn't interfere with my idea. It worked! Something about this amazing girl had just broken the curse. The world was right again.